Hey friends. Alright, so earlier I told you I had to pick up a Walmart order, and while I was sitting there I kept thinking, what do I want? What do I want to eat for dinner tonight? Goodness, I've been eating on that pineapple till I'm almost sick. But then I thought, I'm fixing to run in and grab a rotisserie chicken, and I'm going to make something out of that, and then I'll have the rest to make something tomorrow or whenever. So here's what I have decided on. I'm going to do a different take, I guess you could say, on some chicken salad. Now, I know I have made several chicken salad recipes. Now, this is not your traditional chicken salad. I like the kind with fruit in it. Some people don't, and then I make some without fruit. Now, this one's going to be different, and we're going to make a sandwich, like a grilled cheese sandwich out of this, okay? So I'm going to do only about a cup, because I don't want to make too awful much, and that still leaves me a lot of chicken to do some other stuff with, okay? So let's do 1 cup rotisserie chicken. All right, let's see. I'm about out of room in here. I've got to get everything cleaned up, y'all. Me and Bella have been out strolling every day in this nice weather, and you know how it is, you get behind on everything else. All right, so we have our chicken in there. And then I have just 1 stalk of celery here that I diced up, and some onion. Now, let me see. We may not even, well, I guess we'll go ahead and use it. We may not use all this onion. I'll tell you what, for this, I would rather have some green onion, but I did not have any. So this is what we're going to do. All right, and then I have about 1 ounce of cream cheese here. I hope it's gotten softened up. I've had it out for a while. All right, and then we're going to do, I really don't have any measurements on this either, because it's just really based on how much you want to make. But I'm going to start with about, I don't know, maybe 1 good tablespoon of mayo. Okay, right there. And we can always go back and add more of whatever we need. All right, and then I'm going to do about the same of the sour cream, maybe a little bit more, maybe about more like 2 tablespoons of it. And then we'll just see where we're at. All right, a little bit of spice, not much. Don't really need much. A little bit of garlic. And sprinkle some in. Me and Bella are both tired tonight. That hike got us today, I tell you what. And I've had a sinus headache. I think it's just that time of year for it. But anyway, I put in some parsley, and then now I'm just going to put in a little bit of salt. And let's see, a little bit of pepper. Not much. Now let's give this a good mix, and we're going to add a few other things in. There's just so many different ways you can make salads like this. Chicken salad or tuna salad or whatever kind of salad you're making. Now, I love just the traditional kind. I love this kind too. I think we're good, except we need just a little bit more mayo. Make it just a little bit creamier. So we did 2 tablespoons of the sour cream, so maybe we should have did 2 of the mayo, and that will make it about right. And then we did 1 ounce of the cream cheese. Okay, now we're going to add in a little bit of cheese. Like I said, I know this is different. Y'all just follow me with this. This is just a mixture of the cheeses, that I keep in the fridge. Just a little bit. Alright. And then a little bit of bacon over here that I cooked up. Now, y'all, if you wonder how I just have little bits of bacon like this, like whenever I buy a pack, unless I'm needing it for like a whole lot of bacon, what I'll do is just trim a little bit off, fry it up, pop it back in the fridge in a Ziploc bag. It lasts in there a long time doing that, and then I can use it in so many little dishes, okay? So just a little bit of that. Sprinkle some, I guess we'll use all that. I might keep Bella out, 2 little pieces. All right, and just mix that in, our cheese and our bacon. All right, now let me show you what we're going to do with this. This is not all we're going to do with it. I'll show you one of the best ways to have this. Now this is good just like this, but what I'm going to do is make this kind of like, I guess you could call it, a chicken salad melt, okay? So I'm gonna just get out some bread here. Okay, I'm gonna spread some on here. That's why I didn't really want to get it much creamier, because we're gonna be heating this, so that way it would stay on maybe a little bit better, not run off everywhere. That's quite a bit, but okay. I'm gonna do it just like that, and then we're going to do a little bit more cheese. Press it down on there a little bit. Don't need much because we already have some in the salad itself. Just press it down, okay? And it's going to be hard to handle for a minute, but it'll all come together, okay? Now, I have some butter here that I have melted, and what I'm going to do is just brush the butter on each side. Alright, followed with a tiny bit of garlic salt, not much, be real easy with it, and a little bit of parsley, okay? And we're going to crank this skillet up over here. Let's see, I'll mash this down a little bit more if I can. Alright, we're going to crank this skillet up over here. We're going to go ahead and put our butter side down, and then I'm just going to do the same thing to the other side. Butter it up really good and cook this like you would like a grilled cheese or whatever, and when it gets done, I'll come back and show you what it looks like. Alright y'all, let's look at our chicken melt. So I just cooked it on a low temperature so that it could get good and brown, but also so everything in the inside would get good and hot, and so I put the lid on it to keep that heat in there. And then I was trying to decide what do I want to have with it, so I'm going to put on, now this is totally optional, you can eat it just plain, but I think I'm going to put on some lettuce and tomato if I can get this off without tearing it up. Because I have this one tomato left over here, and it's just about not going to make it another day. So I thought it's perfect to go ahead and put it on this sandwich. Okay, I had this lettuce in the fridge, so here's what we're gonna do. Let's see, it'll help it look pretty too. I love for stuff to look good. All right, we're just gonna fix that like that right there. We're gonna layer, that piece of tomato fell out. We're gonna layer tomato on there. All right, let me wipe my hands off. And then we're gonna do, sprinkle this with a little bit of salt, a little bit of pepper on our tomatoes there. All right, and we're just gonna lay this on, just like this. Put our top back on. Y'all, this smells so good. Let me get this wiped off, and we can cut it on here, and that way we can get a good look at it. Okay. Now let's get this out. Now you can make just one of these. This is perfect for a quick lunch or just a quick dinner. If you're cooking for one, I know a lot of people tell me that they live alone and so they cook for one. So that's why I try to do stuff like this, because it's perfect for one person. All right, let's try to get this cut without mashing all our stuff out everywhere. Now, typically I just let this cool for a little bit, but I'm gonna go ahead and do this so I can show y'all. You can serve this with whatever you want. I'm just gonna have it like this. I'd love to have me some plain Lay's potato chips, but I don't have any. So, get my plate over here. Let's look at this thing, y'all. Ooh wee, don't that look good? Goodness. This is just coming out everywhere. That cheese is melting. I'll tell you what, you talk about a good sandwich. Y'all will love this. Let's give this thing a taste. That's so good. It's so different. That's what I love about it so much. I'll get the rest of this over here in my plate. It's done falling out everywhere, y'all. I didn't ever say it wasn't going to be messy to eat, but it's going to be good. Look at that. Doesn't that look delicious? And it's just a different way to do a chicken salad. All right, y'all. Well, I hope y'all try this. Let me know if you do. And I'm fixing to eat this, and me and Bella's about ready to go to bed. All right, I'll see you next time. Bye-bye.